Hey everybody, it is Cody here from Rasslin Rage. Today I am joined by Dan the Chopper Edwards. Now I'm going to ask him a few questions in a few moments, but before I do that, make sure you smash that thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, and if you want to be notified when there's new content on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel, make sure you click the bell right next to the subscribe button. Mr. Dan, what's happening, brother? Thank you for joining me today.
Oh no, not a problem. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, man. So the chopper, we talked a little bit about it, before we started the interview. Uh, the chopper name comes from you like to give chops.
Well, whatever wrestler needs it, they get it.
Oh, I see, I see. So you like to give the chops out. I like that. So I've seen you at most every event that I'm at, and I think that you go to more events than I do. Uh, I really wish I could make it to more, but um have you always been into the independent scene, or was it something you stumbled onto later on? How'd you get
Well,
involved in that?
um, I actually started watching pro wrestling like over probably 30 years, I'm guessing, and I'm 34 now. And well, my cousin, they used to like go into the indies wrestling and stuff like that. And before then, I never thought I would like it, so I never really went. So, my mom's friend Deb, she actually knew Rob really well. They went to school or something together, and she introduced me to Rob like not, a couple years back. I'd say about 3 or 4 years ago. No, about 3 years ago. And she introduced me to Rob over at the Attack at the Yak. And ever since me and Rob became good buddies, I've been real good friends with all the other indies wrestlers, and to me, they're family.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I know you have a few favorites out there, and we all do. We all do, right? Um,
Yeah.
but say so. I know you're in the Wyandotte area, and there's a couple organizations in the Wyandotte area. You got BCWA, you got the Grizzlies deal going on out there, and then I believe there's another organization out in Wyandotte as well. But say say there was a show in Grand Rapids, which is basically on the other side of the state. What would it take? What wrestler would have to be in Grand Rapids for you to travel to Grand Rapids to that show?
Uh, indies wrestler
Yeah,
or like
indies, indies.
uh that's a tough one. Well, I know Heidi would probably be one of them.
Not a bad
Rob
choice. Not a bad choice.
and possibly DBA.
DBA. Very good. Very good. DBA. I interviewed DBA, and regardless of what anybody says about him, he's actually a pretty nice guy. Um,
Oh yeah.
What's one of the things that you like about DBA? Like what not so much as a person but as a wrestler. What like is there something that makes you gravitate to him?
Well, to me, he's a down to earth person. He's not afraid to tell it like it is. You
That
know,
is
he
for sure. That
he's a hardcore guy. I would actually like a dream match to see between him versus Sabu.
that's that yeah, I'd have to say that'd be a pretty good match. I'm sure we could try to make something like that happen, but who knows, right?
Oh yeah. And
No, so I see you all over the place. You're at a lot of shows, but you were inducted into DSW's Hall of Fame, and that was what 2018? Was that 2018 or 19?
19, I believe. Yeah,
Right.
2019.
Yeah.
Right there you go.
Now that is probably one of the coolest Hall of Fame plaques I have ever seen in my life. Uh,
Hmm.
and I like it. I do believe the same person that does Horror Slam's belts is the guy that made that. He's also the guy that made the junior heavyweight title for Pro Wrestling All-Stars, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But that is probably one of the coolest I've seen. Uh-oh. We lose you?
You're good. I hear you.
All right. Now, it looks like, for those of you, hold that up again, would you? You hold that up there again? If you haven't seen this thing, look at that, man. It's like a belt plate on a plaque. That's pretty cool stuff, and it's got beer on it. Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Even though I don't drink, but it's still cool.
Right. Now, I was there when you got that. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I did. I seen you.
Right. Yeah, I was there. I seen you. Was that an emotional moment for you? How'd that feel?
Yeah, it was really emotional. You know, I didn't expect it. And I actually thought it would be for another wrestler in the back, because to me, I think there would be more than one wrestler or any other wrestler in the back that deserves it more than I do. And, you know, all the stuff they put their lives through, and, you know, all the moves they do, and they do all that stuff to entertain us. And, you know, I would think they would deserve it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, we have there's a big show coming up. We got BCWA this weekend. We also got New Breed and Horror Slam. And then we also got Capital Pro Wrestling. But on the 25th, we got the Dread Queen show, you know, the benefit for the Dread King Logan's wife. Now, I'm absolutely certain that my man Dan here is going to be at this show. Am I correct, sir?
Of course.
Of course. You're going to be sitting right front row, as per the usual, right there at Grizzlies.
Hey, you got to have a 3D front row.
Right? Is your parents joining you for this one, or?
Yes, of course. They're going to be there as well. Some supporting the King and Queen.
Awesome. I like it. Now, did you pick yourself up one of these T-shirts that they're making?
Yes, I will be getting them at the show.
All right, good. That's awesome. Now, there's supposed to be like everybody and their mother basically is supposed to be at this show on the 25th, right? Is there anybody you're looking forward to seeing for the, you know, besides the Dread King, of course? Everybody wants to see the Dread King. But besides the Dread King, is there anybody else you're looking forward to seeing on the 25th there?
Well, my boy Rob, of course. R.O.B.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rob, you know, let's see here, El Ridiculoso, he's going to be there. Probably, who knows, there are going to be other surprises that'll show up.
Absolutely. Now, we have a plethora of independent organizations in the state of Michigan, right? And what's the farthest you've driven here in the state to go see wrestling so far?
Besides Ohio?
Oh, you went to Ohio to go see wrestling?
Yeah, that's where I met Jimmy Hart and Honky Tonk Man.
Nice. What organization was that?
That was Bobby Fulton's.
Oh, okay. So that would be like big time wrestling, probably then.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Now, so besides Ohio, let's just say in the state of Michigan, where have you driven to, bud?
I would probably say maybe Monroe or Southland Mall. Yeah, no, wait a minute. Monroe Mall was like up by there, probably.
Okay. All right. Definitely. So, is there anything you're looking? I know we have the Dread Queen show coming up, but we know there's the new shows are starting to roll out with flyers for February. Are there any shows you're looking forward to going to this month or in February? Or is there anything else in the forward, you know, either in the future that maybe you know about that you're looking forward to with it comes to the independent wrestling scene?
Well, you know, whatever good that's coming up, you know, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going to try to make it to Rivera's 31st, you know, this one coming up. And probably that's about it so far.
All right. Awesome. Well, Dan, I want to say thanks so much for joining me, man. It's been excellent day to have you on the show. Um, Anything you want to say to the people out there before we get out of here?
Well, make sure you watch Rasslin Rage. Keep up with them. They're doing really good on YouTube.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
I've been at another wrestling podcast, which I had fun with. And hopefully I will see all you guys, all the fans, at the wrestling shows.
Absolutely. So if you see Dan out there, go up, say hi, shake his hand, introduce yourself, be nice, and do your thing. And if you can do the same for me as well. But Dan's at pretty much every show in the state of Michigan, so make sure you say hi. Dan the man, the chopper. Thanks again, brother. Have a good night.
Oh, and don't forget that like button.
Oh, yeah. You got to smash the like button, dude. For sure. All right, guys. Thanks so much.
This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage.